Hey guys, Dylan back here in the garage today. I'm not sure if this will be a new episode or put in with the last clip I filmed, but yesterday I went and purchased a propane torch because today I am going to be attempting to start the process of burning out the subframe bushings in the rear subframe that we took out a few weekends ago and stripped last weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna start that up. This is my dog Chop, but yeah, we're gonna burn out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 differential bushings because I have new differential bushings. I was doing some reading and it says it's sometimes easier to heat up the housing of the bushing, like the bushing housing, rather than the bushing itself. So I might try with that, but either way, I'm going to drag this thing outside and set it up and start burning out these bushings, and keep you guys updated on the process. Took me a minute, but got the first one started going now. Another update for you guys here. Burnt out this one. This is about the sleeve, but I'm doing this one right now. Hopefully gonna have it out soon here. So yeah. Seems to be going okay so far. And I got these 2 to do, and then the diff ones up there. Second bushing fully on fire now. I got that core out. It's definitely easier if you get that metal core out first. But, I don't know if there's fluid in that bushing or if they're fluid filled bushings, but I was prying it out, that core, and it totally shot something all over me, so that was kind of alarming at first. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one burn out and then maybe go into the next ones. What's up guys, it's a new day here. I just got another canister of propane, so I'm gonna start burning out some more bushings. I'm gonna plan on putting you guys on a tripod so we can watch that on a time lapse. So yeah, that's coming up right now. Sorry about the camera, we're fogging up in here because it's warmer in the garage. But so as you guys just saw, we got the third of 4 subframe bushings out. I think the trick is to just heat it up from the inside out. So it seems to be working best for me, so yeah. I'll get around to burning that 4th one out later this week here, and I'll film the process again for that. And then after that, we'll be burning out the diff bushings. So got dip bushings as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. You guys will see that next. So I remember a couple videos ago, I had mentioned that I had something special planned for the work rivers that will be going on the Celsior. So this is it. I have reversed engineered my own floating center caps for the car. I think these will be a nice touch with the wheels, and I'm really excited to see them on the car. So yeah. Alright, I got the one of the 2 diff bushings. The core is out right there. So I'm burning out the rubber part. Gonna go into the second one right away here. So all subframe bushings and diff bushings are removed. I do have to remove some sleeves that are in the bores before I can press new ones in. But yeah, I just got snow covering the ones that were hot so they cool off. But yeah, that's it for subframe bushing removal. Hey guys, back in the garage here today. It's a new day, new clip. I have no idea how I'm gonna mesh all these random videos together, but I don't know if this is the start of a new video or continuation on another video. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on, because I haven't been filming too much because I've been having a hell of a time with this rear subframe. So as you guys know, I got the rear subframe out a while ago, and I've been as you guys have probably seen this, but I've been burning the bushings out that were in the car, in the car's subframe, and that was no problem once I got the handle on like the method of burning them, which was basically I'll go show you guys right now, actually, just one second. Okay, so essentially inside the bushing there's this core thing that your bolt goes through and you mount it up onto the chassis basically. So there's this thing that's inside the bushing, and I found that if you heat this metal part up, it's aluminum, heat everything on it, and basically what it does is it melts the rubber that it's like meshed with in the bushing, so it kind of heats itself out and burns itself from the inside out. So that's basically what I did, is I heated these things up really hot, and I pried them out with a pickle fork, and then from there I burnt out the remaining rubber, which went really fast, as you guys have saw. It's like a lot of black smoke, which is really healthy. And yeah, then anyways, we'll go back over here. So after you burn the bushings out, there's 2 metal sleeves. They're only a few millimeters thick. There's 2 metal sleeves inside each bore on the subframe that you need to get out. And I guess I should rewind. This is only if you're doing Lovelessfab solid rear bushings, because that's what I'm putting in mine. So this might not apply for any other bushing, but I know it does for the Lovelessfab ones. So anyways, you gotta get these sleeves out, and there's 2 per bore. A real pain in the butt. But basically, I'm sure if you guys are watching my videos, you may or may not have heard of, I'm sure I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but like Liam Iles or so, Uyles, I think. He's got that that white, hold on a sec here. He's got that white facelift 2nd gen LS400, super nice car. I don't stay up to date with too much of his stuff, but I know he has videos that he's done with replacing his rear bushings with the Lovelessfab ones, which are basically, so this is the diff one, we'll go over that in a bit. This is, I believe, the rear one, and this is the front one. There's a second piece that goes with that, but I have it inside. But anyways, he got to that stage with those sleeves in his bores, and he like picked them out with like a flathead screwdriver, and it took him a long time. So I asked around, and I eventually found out that people used air chisels, which is like an air hammer basically. So I went and bought one of these things, and yeah, basically it's just like it's like a drill, but like the chisel like hammers. And for 2 out of the 4 bores that worked decently well, it still took a long time. It was a real pain in the butt, and it was really tough because like you had to like get in there with the chisel, pry it, break the metal, and it just took so long, and it was starting to make me mad because I knew it should have been going smoother. So then I got the idea to get, I do have a Sawzall, so I figured, you know what, this is taking so long and I'm wasting so much time and effort doing this. I actually went and bought some Sawzall blades, and what I ended up doing is I took the Sawzall and started to cut and kind of like score the surface of the metal. See, like this is what they would turn into before the Sawzall blade, like mashed up. But once I figured it out with the Sawzall, I was able to, as you can see, I'll flip the camera around. So as you can see, the Sawzall blade, if it would focus, I cut here in 2 spots, and essentially with the air chisel, I was able to get those sleeves out a lot easier, and that was because I was basically like cutting the bushings in half. So I basically went from 1 bore out of 4 taking me 30 plus minutes to 1 bore taking me 5 minutes, which kind of annoyed me because I always had a feeling that I should have tried that method earlier, but whatever, it ended up working, and I got them all out. So now I'm working on the rear diff bushings, and I'll just go back. I didn't film the process with the sleeves because I was having such a tough time with it, and also I had the air compressor running like the whole time, and the air chisel is loud itself, so I think it just would have been kind of like a bad clip to put in, even if it was a time lapse. Like there's nothing to watch, and I was not having any fun anyways. So yeah, I didn't film that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the rear subframe bushing mounts because those have sleeves in them also, that these those sleeves need to be gone as well for these guys to fit in. These are Lovelessfab as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do those. I'm hoping they'll take me quick, like the other stuff is, the other 2 bores went for the other bushings. So I'll try and set you guys up on a time lapse. If you don't see it, that's because it went terrible, or I don't think the clip was very well. But if you did, then whatever, you saw a bit of the process. So yeah, we'll get going on that. All right, so these are the sleeves I'm talking about that need to come out, because if you see, they don't go in. So yeah, those need to come out. Also, you would have seen in the other episode, I was having trouble getting this arm out because this bolt is all seized in there. I actually figured out that this arm, I've been able to use it as a kickstand, so I'm gonna cut that out after I take these sleeves out. But yeah, gonna get going on them, and hopefully it goes well. Alright, so I got one of the rear diff mounts out. I thought this big ring would stay in, but it turns out it doesn't. And that's okay, because the bore is there. And then if we get my bushing, these are supposed to be interference or press fit, crush fit, whatever you want to call them, bushings. So this goes in a little bit, but not all the way. It kind of stops right there. So yeah, essentially what you do is you freeze this guy. You get it a little cold, and it is on the cold side, so it's probably going in a bit easier. So when you freeze metal, it shrinks, and then so the idea is you freeze it, you plop it in here, you warm it up, and boom, it kind of sticks in there as one. So yeah, well, I'll go ahead and actually I might have to wait a bit because my Sawzall battery is dead, so I might have to charge it a bit and then do the other one. But yeah, essentially it's going to be like this. This guy will go all the way in properly, get this guy out, and then after that I'll cut that arm off, and we got a few more things to do to this subframe before we can paint it. But yeah, so far going good. That only took me about 5 minutes. All right, there it is. I had to cut that bolt out because this guy was all seized up in here. So yeah, that bolt is no more. But that's okay though, because I got a solution for this subframe that I'll show you guys later. All right, I'm gonna hold off on doing that other diff bushing sleeve just because my batteries are dead. I didn't realize all my batteries were dead, so I'm gonna do that another night here, and I'm sure I'll squeeze these clips in with another video, so I'm not gonna say see you in the next one now. But yeah, still got a bit of things to do. I did park the subframe under the car here. I started sanding off a bit of surface rust, nothing crazy, and I started trying to clean it up before any bushings go in or any paint or anything goes on it. I'm gonna take couple flapper discs and some wire wheels to it to clean up a few more areas, and then I'm going to plan on quickly degreasing it and washing both the subframe and the diff, because the diff's a little greasy just from road dirt and whatnot. And then this process of revamping the subframe will start, so hopefully that'll be soon. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Like I said, I'll probably squeeze this in with another video somewhere. So yeah, see you in the next clip.